Hello, everybody, and happy fall equinox. And I am here to pull us a card to see what energy, what should we be focused on for this wonderful day. Bringing in the balance, going into the dark time. Let's see what we should be focused on here. We have the Two of Swords. And so, speaking of balance, like the twos are always about bringing in that balance. The swords are about the intellect, the mind, visioning, thinking, expressing. So, what needs to be brought into focus and what needs to be looked at in a real way? The Two of Swords is about really like seeing things how they really are, not how we necessarily want them to be, and bringing in peace with a situation. And a lot of times, the situation is at peace. We tell ourselves maybe it's not, or we start to make up stories or see things how we think they are, but they're not really showing up that way if it's another person or a situation. So this is a time to really look at life, look at what doesn't feel like it's giving back to you, or where do you feel depleted? Where do you maybe feel that you may be making stories up that aren't really happening, and really have the conversation that needs to be had, or do the vision work that needs to be done on it, write a letter, have a conversation, right? Like all of these swords are all about expression and how you are seeing things, your vision of it. So I send you guys love on whatever these conversations or thoughts are that you need to have. And writing letters. So one thing that I love to do when the Two of Swords comes up and I need to get clear myself first before having a big conversation is, I'll do some Reiki on myself. So if you're attuned to Reiki, do some Reiki on yourself. If you're not attuned to Reiki, it's okay. Just, take some deep breaths, go within. And I call in the person's higher self before even trying to have the conversation on the earthly level, right? And just do that with your intention, right? And maybe write a letter to their higher self about what you need from them, or maybe there's something you're angry about or hurt about that you need to express that you might be a little bit afraid of saying, on the earthly level. And see if there's a shift there. I've had so many times when I've done this with people, and I have the conversation or I write the letter to the higher self, and then a few days later, the situation either resolves itself or the person reaches out to me and says that they want to have that conversation anyway, right? So call in that higher self, work on with your higher self and their higher self, and then see what shifts need to happen on the earthly level. All right, guys, have an amazing equinox, and I will talk to you later.